just when we thought we had enough projects. Is there any reason we can't have more? Well, not an immediate project at least, but Greg found something that we couldn't pass up, or he couldn't pass up, however you want to put it. Couldn't pass up.
Relative to what they're going for.
Right. So we're gonna get this thing out of the truck, and then I'll show you what we're working with. Pretty sure you can tell this is a LS based motor. Here's the fun stuff right here, if you can see that. But I just had an epiphany because Greg was jacking this thing up and he said, man, this thing's pretty light, so much lighter than the other one. I was like, what do you mean? And this is an aluminum 6.2 from a Escalade.
Oh wait, Escalade.
And Greg found it on Facebook Marketplace for a crazy deal. It's got some miles on it, but this is a what, L90 what?
I think it's an L92. It came out of an 08.
Okay.
So based on everything online, and it doesn't have the DO or the
right,
the displacement on demand.
But does that
it
DVT?
Should be, yeah, it should be an L92.
Square port.
Because L92 was like 08, 09. And I think it was like LH9 or something, or L9H was the flex fuel version, which was the next motor. And then the L94 from like 010 to 14 or whatever was the the L94, which was BVT and displacement on demand, flex fuel,
all that.
So it was a combination
stuff.
of everything.
So it's got 200,000 miles on it, but when it comes down to it, this is basically a truck LS3. I don't know the casting on the heads. Casting on the heads are 53, 64. I don't.
Square port.
They are square port. I don't know much about the square port heads, so I couldn't tell you what they are. But
it's almost an LS3 head.
So now, not anytime soon. We've got a couple other things that are taking up our time, but this will be our number 3 Dakota RT 6.2 liter LS swap project. And we're gonna tear this thing down so it's like main components, kind of get it ready to throw on the engine stand, which guess what, we can't buy that today. It's Christmas. Merry Christmas to everybody out there, but we gotta wait a little bit. But we're gonna go ahead and pull all this stuff off. It was basically soup to nuts, you know. Wiring harness, which has kind of seen better days. ECU, the intake's right there. Even the cover came with it.
Yeah, the whole thing.
Motor
and
mounts.
all of it. I got the alternator in the truck.
Man, this is awesome, dude. And we got it for less than $2,000. Well, I won't say the exact amount.
It was a good deal.
It was a damn good deal.
And
I had no idea that this was an aluminum block in a Escalade. No clue. No clue they came that way.
Yep.
Sweet. All right.
An LS3, but it's tailored to the truck.
This is factory race motor is what this is.
Sweet.
Factory race motor. All right, let's get some stuff to start tearing it down. getting there. It's definitely appealing, like the 200,000 miles is correct.
Oh, yeah,
And we're about to pull these valve covers off and this valley off. And we don't expect beautiful.
we expect very
used. But so far nothing looks too out of place.
Dirty.
It's disgusting, but it's been leaking a little bit of oil. You can tell.
Oh,
well, I actually already loosened them up, but the valve cover gasket's been kind of hanging out for a while on both sides.
Probably.
Yep. All right, here we go. Not bad. They changed the oil on this thing. Congrats for them.
Yeah, I mean brown, but
I don't see anything big. No. Got some sludge down here, but actually it's not even sludge. It's just condensation.
Yeah. Oh no, that's. I thought that was yeah. That's clean.
Man, that looks pretty good.
Just
yeah,
the drains. That's just where it drains and pools. No metal flake.
Definitely, old oil smell. Actually, I mean, not that bad. This oil has been changed in this truck, which is a good thing because there's a smell when someone doesn't change the oil.
It just smells burned.
Yeah.
It smells like exhaust and oil.
Yeah, you can definitely tell. All right. Oh, hey, you missed one bolt on this cover.
Oh, it's in the back by
the
pressure switch?
Yep.
Oil pressure cylinder.
But it's kind of going pretty well. We're making a little bit of mess, but it's not too bad.
Oh yeah, it's in the back too.
I'm gonna have to pressure wash this dude when we're ready. But this motor's gonna get rebuilt. But we are gonna pull the heads off because, like we said, motor's gonna get rebuilt, so we'll get a good idea on what it looks like underneath there. And yeah, it's going pretty good. Pull that last dude off there, Greg.
Yeah.
Yeah, not bad looking.
Yeah, it's a non-displacement on-demand motor.
Do you want this? You want to reuse it?
Yeah, I'm gonna reuse those O-rings, man. Let's keep them.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah.
Camshaft looks like camshaft. We're not seeing any aluminum chunks in the
No, there's motor. No shavings. That's all I care about. No sparkies. No sparkies.
All right. We got something to work at here, I think. All right. Well, we might need to get the shop back and clean out some of this stuff before we, because that might be rat turd. I don't know. I don't want to find out.
Yeah.
So, all right, cool. We'll keep going on this dude.
Pieces of harness room and
All kinds of
probably get a screwdriver.
Yeah. Let's do a comparison, shall we?
This is a high mile motor.
This is 200,000 plus miles. This is what we were told is 80,000 miles, which there's ain't no way on God's green earth this motor even has that in it. This is the 4.8 going in Gramps, and it's clean as a whistle. We wouldn't even have to blast it off to paint it. Big difference.
Big difference.
Big difference. Valve covers are on, otherwise we show you that, but they're super clean too, so.
Yeah, you can almost eat off of it.
big difference. All right, let's pull these heads off, see what we're working with. right, here we go.
Forbidden punch.
The bolts might stick, dude. Might have to pull them all the way out.
Pull them out, yeah. You think we could reuse these?
I mean, yes, I actually do, but that's just my opinion. Listen to the two outside ones.
Those are actually.
Here it goes.
I think it's the head gasket.
Yep. Oh,
Something fell in there.
O-ring.
Yeah.
Dude, it looks good. That's just the deck's cool.
Sweet. Yeah, it's a lot bigger than the.
Cylinder walls look good. We'll clean them out in a second. Congratulations, man. You done did good on this. Definitely has a ridge, but not as bad as you would think.
Oh no.
For 200,000 miles.
That's just crud right there. Beautiful, man.
Heck yeah! Pistons look like they're in the right orientation.
Yeah.
I guess they can only go one way.
I mean, either way.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I guess they.
Multi-directional.
Yep. I definitely think you should reuse those lifter trays.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, they're too expensive for new ones.
Right.
They're like.
Yeah. Well, I mean, why spend the money? I would use those lifters again too.
Yeah. Just, you know.
200,000 miles. That's nothing. They're good for 400.
Yeah. Yeah, those trays are really good.
Yeah. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Sweet.
What's the best way to make 400 horsepower under $2,000? You buy one of these, essentially a truck LS3, also known as a L94. I do believe we verified that by running the block number and whatnot. But yeah, these things are 403 horsepower from the factory, 417 foot-pounds of torque. It's a camshaft from being away from almost a 500 horsepower motor. This is awesome, and Greg found a great deal on this, and we've been looking at it, and the cylinder walls look really, really good. There's some deck's cool and stuff in there. It spins over by hand. And man, it just looks awesome. So this is great. This is going to be the power plant for Greg's Dakota RT. Probably not anytime soon. I would imagine we've got to get my Dakota and Gramps kind of at least a lot further along, one of them running before we start working on that. But what a great base to start with. I'm quite jealous. I'm not gonna lie, I'm quite jealous. This thing would be really good in there, but I'm gonna be patient and keep my eye out for one. We kind of always do, but you never know when they come across. So how cool is that? That's awesome. That's gonna make that little truck run pretty darn good. So that was a good little break from the rear end swap projects. Let me give you guys an update. Doesn't look any different here, but I do have the material that I need to box in the frame. And if you're not sure what I'm talking about on that, I'll get into it a little bit more in depth. I'm going to be welding a piece of metal here to make this frame from this point all the way back to here enclosed, and that's going to help with rigidity and make it a little bit stronger, and also give a good point for the roll cage to connect when we do that. So I went to the steel shop yesterday. I didn't know there was such a thing. This is the first time I've done something like this, and I bought some 10 gauge steel. It's pretty heavy. I bought a 4x8 foot sheet because I'm gonna have to practice welding because I've never done it before, and it was cheaper to buy the whole sheet and just have them cut it, so I did. So these are cut into 2 foot by 5 foot sections, and then I think that's 3 by 5 or 3 by 4. I don't remember. So I got some steel to work with. Got to figure out how to cut it and all that yet. I ain't gone down that road, so we will get there when we get there. But also, my split mono leaves from Calvert Racing came in, and these are going to be the leaf springs that were used to mount the 8.82. They're performance leaf springs, so I'm looking forward to that. And then, yes, the Calvert Racing Caltrack bars. So I really think this truck is gonna 60 foot better than it ever did before. It's gonna have a lot of changes. That new transmission, all the stuff in the rear actually should be lighter than what it was before. Not sure if you include the boxing and the springs or the frame for that, but anyways, we got a lot going on. We're making great progress. We got lucky on that score there, so well, let us know what you think we should do with it. Should we LS swap another Dakota, or we should find something else? I'm pretty sure we're gonna put it in the RT though. Be really cool with a TKX behind it. So if you're new to this channel, welcome. We have all kinds of stuff going on. Obviously, this isn't even all of it. We have a car problem, I guess you could say, right? But we have a good time. So if you're new and you have not yet, please consider subscribing and hanging out with us. If you have subscribed, thank you from the bottom of our heart. Tomorrow is New Year's Day. I'm hoping to go grab the rear end so we can get it home and start getting it all cleaned up. But I do want to wish you guys all a very, very happy new year. Got a lot of plans for 2023 when it comes to the channel, but I also got some big career changes coming up in my personal life, so might be a little slow for the beginning of the year, but it's gonna take off, so y'all just hang in there. So anyways, I'm gonna shut it down. I'm gonna go get ready for tomorrow, and again, I hope you guys have a fantastic new year. Until next time, you know the deal. Y'all be good.